Network. I'm Noah Schlicksup alongside Brody McGuff as we're getting set for University Christian and Bishop Kenny in our Week 2 Whataburger game of the week. Brody, we've got a good matchup here today. Bishop Kenny hosting the Fightin' Christians, and we think this game is going to come down to the line of scrimmage, as most games do, but especially an emphasis on that for this one.
Yeah, especially offensively for Bishop Kenny against the Fightin' Christians defensive line. I think those two are the most stacked on each team. I think those offensive line for the Bishop Kenny Crusaders is probably the best position group they got. They got 4 returning starters this year. They still got some young ones in there, but most of them have varsity experience. And this Fightin' Christians D-line, man, they get after the QB and they play very physical in a very exciting trench battle tonight we got here, Noah.
Absolutely. Brody, what are your keys to the game for tonight's contest?
My keys to the game is, one, knocking on it again, who's going to be more physical? Who's going to win the line of scrimmage? That's a big point in every game, but this one especially. Also, who's going to be special in special teams tonight? Both University Christian had some very good areas of special teams and some bad areas last week. So let's see if they cleaned up some of their mistakes and see if they can keep making some good plays on special teams. Bishop Kenny's excited to show what they got tonight. This will be their first game of the season, and yes, should be a good one.
UC will kick this one away to the Crusaders. Back to return for BK, Jelani Dawkins, alongside Andrew McCoy Jr. Getting ready to kick this one off is Blake Beringer. And there's the kick, just a little squib kick up the middle, takes a hop, picked up now by Dawkins, who's running it back past the 30-yard line, down around the 33. And Brody McGuff, we are underway at the river, right on the St. Johns River. And man, I tell you what, we've been around a lot of stadiums here in the area, getting to see more this year, and I don't think there's a better backdrop than Bishop Kenny, what they got here.
Yeah, I mean, they got the backdrop, got the St. Johns River right there. We got the Four Seasons that's being built still currently, and also what we all love, the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium over there. Just a beautiful backdrop and a great place to play some football.
Empty backfield here as Gavin Hawkins gets ready to take the snap, motions in Caleb Madison. Hands it off, Madison up the middle with some space, trying to break a tackle, gets up to about the 37-yard line. Gavin Hawkins, the senior signal caller for Bishop Kenny. He had 6 passing attempts last year, completing 50% of them for 14 yards. He's been in the program for 4 years, started a game as a sophomore, and this Bishop Kenny coaching staff, Tim Kraus and company, feel very confident in him and what he brings to the table this season. 4 to the right, 1 to the left, and 4 down on the line from UC. It'll be second down and about 5 yards to go. .11 on the clock here in the first quarter. After a long break in between plays, Hawkins motions in Madison, sets up a screen pass, gets it off to his running back. The junior makes a couple guys miss, trying to fight for the 40, and is down around the 39. Bring up third down and 4 yards to go.
Yeah, Noah, the Crusaders offense opens up and empty, no backs in the backfield, no tight ends in the box. The first 2 plays right there, they just run a screen to their very good running back, Caleb Madison, gets a few yards.
Trying to get him to jump a very heavy box here from UC. Formation bunched in from the Crusaders. There's a toss. Madison trying to get to the left side. He's got the first down and some space. Past the 50-yard line. 45-40, still rolling. Finally wrapped up in Fightin' Christian territory. He's down to the 39-yard line. Good run there from Caleb Madison. And Madison coming off of a phenomenal sophomore campaign in which he rushed for over 1,300 yards and 16 touchdowns. And Bishop Kenny, with 4 returning offensive linemen and Madison in the backfield, sets up a very dangerous run game.
Yeah, they got some great O-linemen, like I said earlier, and the running back is he's a stud, man. He played a really good season last year, and he's expecting to do big things this season. Great run by him right there.
3 out wide to the right. They're looking to pass. Hawkins letting it go down the field, looking for Davis, and incomplete.
Hawkins' pass falls incomplete.
There were a couple guys in the area right there for Bishop Kenny. I thought that one was headed for James Davis III. Jacoby Walker was also in the vicinity of the pass. But we do get a holding penalty against UC, which will give BK a first down. James Davis, you saw him right there, the tight end, 6'1", 205. They'll use him at tight end, of course, but also out there running that route more as a wide receiver. He's a big-time threat in this Bishop Kenny offense, a guy they're very excited about.
Yeah, they put him out there to show that usually when a tight end's out there wide like that, that means they're either going to run a screen or maybe use him as a receiving threat as well. Right there, they faked the screen, ran one earlier. It was a great setup play. Just the receivers were in the same area. I think one of them ran a wrong route.
Hawkins with the give. Madison up the middle, still driving forward. Down towards the 25-yard line.
By Jelani Dawkins.
Excuse me, that was
25-yard line.
Dawkins. No, they announced that wrong.
Brings up second down.
And we've got a player down with an injury for Bishop Kenny.
Official timeout for an injured player.
And we hope he's all right.
Yeah, big pile being pushed there on that play. Caleb Madison just turning them legs in the O-line, and everybody else in the Crusaders offense was trying to push the pile forward. Looks like he got tangled up there. Hope that young man's okay.
As the player gets checked on down on the field for BK, there's 10:26 on the clock, just getting started here at the River. This is Bishop Kenny's first game of the season. The Crusaders had a bye week, week 1, not by design, but this is a group that's gearing up for 10 straight weeks of football, Brody. And that's a lot on the team.
Yeah, I mean, not normal. I mean, not ideal in my rule of book that to have a bye week on the first week of the year. You're already going up against a team that's already played a game. They already have experience a little bit playing a real varsity game together. But Bishop Kenny Crusaders, they don't mind that. They're ready to play whenever, and they came here today ready to play.
As they still tend to the player down around the 25. Don't have an angle to see who that is. They look like maybe a lineman for the Crusaders. Solid crowd out here tonight at Bishop Kenny. The student section filling in down the bleachers from us. As a player getting up. And that is Mason McBride, the right tackle, being helped off, not putting any weight on his left leg. The senior tackle having to come off. Not what you want to see first drive of the season for McBride and the Crusaders.
Yeah, I mean, you go through the whole offseason process, all the hard work, and you go in first drive, you get hurt. I feel so bad for the kid. I know he wants to play football very bad. I feel bad for him.
Hoping for the best for the senior. As Donovan Mattis heads out there, he will most likely replace McBride at right tackle for the time being. Second down, about 6 yards to go for Bishop Kenny. Clock running again inside 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Trying to set up a screen, flags fly.
Flag on the play.
I think this one might be coming back. False start. Andrew McCoy was in motion running as the ball was snapped.
Yeah, they were setting up for another screen there.
I think there's maybe some early movement on the outside.
Yeah, I agree with you. No, I saw some movement over there. It looked like a good play developing, though. We'll make it 2nd and long.
2nd and 11 or 12 yards to go. The senior Hawkins motions a man out, looking to pass. See nothing down the field. Tux tries to run, and he is brought down in the backfield. Making a play, Javon Lee, the senior offered by FAU.
Tackled by Javon Lee.
Gets back there, brings him down for a loss. Sets up 3rd down and long for Bishop Kenny.
Ball to 32-yard line.
Great play by him. He was already on the ground, it looked like, from my angle, and just made a last-ditch effort to wrap up the legs and bring the QB down to the ground. They motioned Gunnar Rogers out to the right side. Looked like I thought he was going to throw it to him for a second, just didn't work out.
Throwing down the field. It's caught.
Hawkins pass complete to Andrew McCoy. Forced out of bounds by number 24.
Not sure if that's going to be enough
Gunter.
for a 1st down.
Ball placed at the 20-yard line.
And it looks like they'll be
Short of the line
just
of game,
short.
brings up 4th down.
4th and 1. And from right here, high school football, Brody, I think you go for it.
Yeah, I feel like most teams are going for it in this situation. It's 4th and short. You got them on their side of the field. They're going very hurry, too, right now.
They hand the ball off. Madison with some space picks up the 1st down inside the 15-yard line.
Tackled at the 15-yard
Red
line.
zone
Gain of
opportunity
5
now
for
for the
Crusaders.
Crusaders.
First down.
Trying to get on the board first.
They go in I formation, bring the fullback in. They just run a power to the right side. Great gap. Great play by the Crusaders offense.
Whistles now as they look to snap that ball quickly. Had a lot of movement to get set quickly before the snap. Threw off the Fighting Christians and forced a timeout from UC. I like that there. A nice little strategy trying to throw off the defense.
Yeah, some plays they'll just go break the huddle normally, and other plays they'll get out the huddle very quick and try to get the Fighting Christians off balance and not ready and set. Right there, University Christian had to burn a timeout there. They're definitely not happy to do that this early in the game.
For sure. University Christian 1-0 coming off of a week 1 win against Newberry. 47-14 against a very good Newberry side. To put things in perspective, a couple D1 prospects on that team, and they beat Bradford twice last year, a very quality side, and I mean, they dominated them, outscored Newberry 33-0 in the 2nd half. Big revenge win after losing big time last year to Newberry for the Fighting Christians, and trying to carry that into week 2 as they bring down Madison in the backfield. There to make the tackle was Matthew Hammett.
Tackled by Matthew Hammett.
Great play by him. O-line for the Crusaders opened up a gap, and he saw it, and he just shot it right up. That'll be a tackle for loss. It's a great linebacker right there, man. 6'3", 210. That's a big boy.
Offers from Syracuse and Boston College. This is a defense that was all over the backfield last week. 17 tackles for loss and 7 sacks for UC against Newberry. Hawkins dumps it off. McCoy with some space down inside the 10. Points towards the end zone.
Hawkins pass complete to Andrew
Crusaders
Is it enough for a 1st down?
Tackled by Zion Davis.
Looks like he'll be just short, 3rd and short.
7-yard line.
Crusaders offense having a great drive so far.
Brings up
Mixing it up
short.
everywhere. They're having their fullback tight ends in. Then they'll go in empty and have no backs in the backfield. Right there, they go empty. It looks like UC went and covered 2-man, just didn't work there for that tunnel screen. Great play by the Crusaders.
Trying to get him to jump. And I think they did. Was that a little gritty celebration I just saw from Caleb Madison?
Some form of it.
And they did draw UC offside, so move those chains. 1st down and goal. The ball will be right on the 4-yard line. This has been a long drive approaching 6 minutes on the opening drive of the game. One wide to the left. That's Jaden Ransom. Hawkins takes the snap, gives to Madison, trying to fight forward, and he is stuffed. Physical play by that UC defensive front.
They stack the box. Normally, they usually have a lot of people in there.
Looks like it's down to 2 yard
Once
line.
it gets to the red zone, I mean, they're obviously going to do it and keep doing what they do. Crusaders run it right up the middle. They just completely blew it up. Great play by the UC defense. Let's see what they do on second down.
About 2 yards to get to the goal line. I formation, give to Madison, trying to fight forward, and he's going to fall short. I don't think he got much of a gain on that play, if any. Another big play from the Fighting Christian defensive front. Brings up 3rd and goal. You think they stick with the ground game, or do they maybe try to air it out to the end zone?
I think after going 2 plays where you got your heavy formation in, you got good blockers in, and you just don't get much yards out of it, I would say you pass it here, but it is 3rd and short.
Another heavy front and heavy formation. Another give to Madison, fighting forward. Does he have it? Yes, he does. A touchdown, Bishop Kenny. Crusaders strike first at 6-0. There is a flag down on the play. It looked like that thing flew after Madison crossed the goal line.
Like right after, too. Immediately after he passed it, they threw that flag.
Hold on now. We'll see what this call is.
After the play, personal foul on the offense. Number 52, 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
So a personal foul after the touchdown. It will count. Bishop Kenny on the board, but they'll have to kick 15 yards further back, so probably looking at some very good starting field position for University Christian. And another flag now flies. That's going to be a sideline warning against Bishop Kenny.
Very early in the game to get a sideline warning. Well, maybe not that early. They did just drain half the quarter. That was a great drive by the offense.
5:34 on the clock after the opening drive is impressive.
Exactly what you want to do as an offense. Had a great drive, a lot of good play calls. Looking a little scrambled on this PAT right now, getting set up.
Christian Lopez on for the point after, was 48 of 49 on these last year. And now another flag goes.
Sideline warning, University Christian.
And now a sideline warning against UC. All right, so I think both teams have learned the lesson. Stay away from the sideline, or stay on it.
Stay behind that sideline.
We are heavily enforcing this penalty tonight on extra points. Kick is up, splits the uprights, 7-0. What an opening drive from Bishop Kenny. The Crusaders strike first. They're on top by a touchdown. All touchdowns on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network are brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue. Real pit barbecue since 1949. High school football on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network is presented by That One Painter. That one painter you need, we're the one. Republic Services, recyclingsimplified.com. Nimnik Buick GMC, nobody but Nimnik. Jaguars Prep, and Baker's Sports. So we've got an interesting kickoff coming up here. This thing will be booted from the 25-yard line.
UC does have some really good athletes back there to return the ball. This is really just not a good look for the Crusaders kicking team. They might catch the ball around the 30, 35-yard line.
You're looking at midfield to start the drive right here.
Almost at a minimum.
There's the kick over towards the sidelines. That thing is out of play. Bishop Kenny arguing that maybe it was touched by Zion Davis.
Flag on the play.
And hold on, I think we're going to re-kick.
Yeah, I thought I saw a flag on the ground.
5-yard penalty, re-kick.
Oh, they get backed up even more, Noah.
Is that a false start?
Yeah, it was a 5-yard penalty. So I didn't hear exactly what the ref said there, but I would assume it's a false start.
Now from the 20. Chris LeNave got some work cut out for him here, the junior. I don't think we're going to see an 80-yard kick for a touchback right now. And
Definitely unlikely.
just trying to get this one as far downfield as possible. Brought in around the 35. Here comes the return. Cutting it back around the 40. Passes up to the 50. Flags flying. Jacoby Walker on the return, but more laundry on the field.
3 flags on that play.
One back by where the ball was kicked.
During the return, illegal blindside block on the return team. Number 15. 15-yard penalty.
This has been really undisciplined football over the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of flags being thrown.
An incredible amount of flags.
Yeah, it's definitely not normal to have, that, like the 5th flag? I mean, there's 3 right there.
Since Madison crossed the goal line for a touchdown less than 3 seconds of play ago, less than 10 seconds of play ago, that was a long return. We've had unsportsmanlike conduct, a personal foul, 2 sideline warnings.
All that just to get the ball at
One
about where
5-yard
you get a
penalty on a
touchback.
kickoff. And then an illegal blindside block. 5:26 to go in the first quarter. Starting off with a quarterback keeper. And that's going nowhere. Maybe one on the game for Ty Keister. You're going to see 2 quarterbacks tonight, most likely from UC. They run out Ty Keister and Khalil Thompson. Both of these guys, they feel, are very close to each other skill-wise. Keister maybe a little more mobile back there. Keister starting out as the quarterback for the Christians, but you'll see number 0, Khalil Thompson, get in there as well. Keister dumps it off to his running back. Little bit of space now for Moss up by the 45-yard line. Powers forward to the 46. A first down and a flag.
Tackle by number 22, Marco Polito. There's a flag on the play.
Let's see what this one is.
It was by the UC sideline. It might be another sideline flag. It was towards the end of the play, right?
Yeah. I think it flew after the tackle.
Seems like it was an unsportsmanlike conduct.
They're marching it back.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. On the offense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
A 15-yard penalty will take us into the water break. So hopefully that gives us a chance to reset, maybe cut back on the flags and play some football after this break on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Action Sports Jacks Friday Night Blitz.
Top of my class.
they brakes, they hit the gas, they built the
Every Friday, the only live streaming show in Jacksonville dedicated to high school football. Streaming on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. Then we're packing all the highlights into a 30-minute show, Action Sports Jacks Friday Night Blitz, and streaming on Action Sports Jacks 24/7, Friday at 10:30 on Fox 30. Sponsored by Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome back to Bishop Kenny. Getting set for 1st and 10. University Christian picked up the first down, but got the unsportsmanlike conduct, backs him up 15 yards. Around the 31-yard line. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, make it 2 to the right as the snap is fumbled. Keister taken down back by the 20-yard line. In there to make the play, James Davis III. 3 sacks for him last year, gets into the backfield, makes it 2nd down and 20 yards to go. 4:17 on the clock, 7-0 Bishop Kenny. First drive of the game for University Christian now. Brody, where do they go to after a big loss there on 1st down?
You don't want to get it all in one down. You just want to pick up you just want to get a dent into this 20 yards that you have to cover here. So maybe a screen type of play, or maybe just a run up the middle. Something quick.
Keister on a screen finds Amari Mack, and he is brought down inside the 25. Bishop Kenny's defense fired up. Gunnar Rogers and Andrew McCoy in there on the tackle.
Yeah, they try a tunnel screen to Amari Mack. Just blocks weren't there. Crusaders were there to make the play. Great showing of defense for these past few plays for the Crusaders defense. Bring up 3rd and long.
Mack and Birch to the left. Zay Hilliard wide right. Keister looking to pass, fires down the field, looking for the big play, and it's dropped! Jacoby Walker had a touchdown in his hands. That was a perfect ball. And it'll bring up a punt for University Christian.
Absolute beautiful ball by Ty Keister. I thought that was going to be a touchdown. And it was weird, too, because at first the Crusaders DB was behind the receiver, and then once the ball was thrown, the receiver readjusted to the ball, and he ended up behind the Crusaders DB. Just a great throw, just got to catch it. Unfortunate for the fighting Christians offense. But here comes out the punt team.
Got to find a way to keep your head up, though, after that. Opening drive of the game, you see some frustration there from UC on the sidelines, but a lot of football to be played, and here's the return from Bishop Kenny. Getting forward to the UC 45, Austin Green.
Got some yellow on the field, Noah.
Really? What else is new?
I think I saw a block in the back there.
During the return, illegal block. On the return team, 10-yard penalty.
Ding, ding, ding. 10 points to Brody McGuff.
It was right on our sideline, but just having some problems here, both teams, with not getting these flags. It's stailing them back. I mean, they would have had the ball around the 50-yard line, and now they'll be all the way back around the 30-yard line. 20 yards is a big difference.
They mark him.
Oh, no, 40, my bad.
On the Bishop Kenny 42, 2:50 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Bishop Kenny is our score. 2 left, 1 right. Letting go of a pass is Hawkins, and hit behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2. Carter Harris, the receiver.
No gain on play, brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, just run an RPO, run pass option. Had 2 pulling guards going right, but QB decided to pull it, throw a screen to the left side. just not physical enough on the perimeter. UC's DB made a great tackle on that play.
Four wide right. Little dump off pass, nice play. McCoy with some space up the sideline. He could go all the way. Andrew McCoy, nearly 60 yards.
What a play by
With
that.
the roughing the passer as well. That will be declined. 59-yard touchdown.
What a play by that young man. They fake a screen or fake a hitch to the right side. They're in empty again. No backs in the backfield. Fake the pump fake to the right side. Two linemen go out to the left side and lay some blocks for a tunnel screen type of play. McCoy just takes it up the sideline, and boy, was he fast.
He was gone. Extra point from Lopez is up and good. A minute 57 to play in the first quarter, and it's 14-0 Bishop Kenny with the early advantage. UC looking for a response after that touchdown, brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue. 14-0 is our score here at Bishop Kenny. The Crusaders getting ready to kick this one away with a 14-point advantage, and with the roughing the passer call on the touchdown, we've got another weird kickoff. This time it's coming from the UC 45. Brody, what do you think of a little onside kick action right here?
Maybe the kicker doesn't necessarily have the strongest legs, so they could mix some things up with them, maybe some squibs, some onside. So we'll see what happens here. If you do it onside on this side of the field, it won't be as bad because of the flag they had.
No, they go for the line drive touchback.
Kickoff by Christian Lopez into the end zone for a touchback.
The Christians
Flag
will
on the
take
play.
over, and there's a flag.
Looked like a blindside block or some type of,
On a clear touchback?
yeah. Both teams ready to hit, ready to play some football tonight. Just being a little antsy with it and drawing some flags.
Personal foul on the return team. 15-yard penalty. First down.
You shoot yourself in the foot with that. Personal foul on a touchback.
Half the distance.
That'll be half the distance to the goal, so instead of starting
Christians
on
ball
the
first
20,
and 10 from their own 10-yard line.
Christians back on their own 10.
Yeah, just can't do that. And there's already too many flags to tap it. I bet both coaches are about tired of their team
I'd say
getting some
there's going to be
flags.
some laps being run, some gassers in practice on Monday. Too many fouls and flags being thrown after the play. 1:57 on the clock. 14-0 Bishop Kenny. Whistles on the field.
Second timeout.
And the Christians will spend their second timeout of the half. Play clock was winding down, and don't think they were going to get that one off.
Yeah, just struggling to stay organized over there on the Fighting Christian side.
Taking a look forward to Monday night, our high school football shows airing on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. The Blitz Breakdown, Mondays at 8 o'clock, giving you in-depth takes and analysis on high school football in the Jacksonville area with picks, rankings, and more. And the occasional interview as well. Last week, joined by Bishop Kenny head coach Tim Krause and Chasen Aiden Pfeiffer from the Nice Panthers. Monday nights on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Always a good time.
Always. One right, one left. It's a give up the middle, and it's going nowhere. Xavier Billings stopped in his tracks.
Hit the backfield by James Davis.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they try to run to the left side. James Davis, the third. A box player, making sure that ball doesn't bounce outside of him. Turn him inside. Another Crusader was there to help him on the tackle. Just a great disciplined play by the Crusaders defense.
Little 7 Nation Army going from the band. It's another handoff, and this time Billings with some space. Got the first down up to the 30. Out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Xavier Billings picks up the first down and some more.
Yeah, University Christian O-line very hyped up after that play. Running down the field. They ran past the ball. That's how excited they were.
You feel like the defensive front for Bishop Kenny has won the battle early on against UC's offensive line, and right there, a big win and a nice gain on the ground for the Christians. 23 yards. Keister keeping it himself, and he's got the first down. Out of bounds on the Christian sideline.
Keister on the keeper.
On the UC 47.
Just a basic read option. QB decides to pull it instead of give it to the back. Right there, you can see the explosiveness by Ty Keister. Excel was going through the roof. I thought he was about to get out of there for a second, but decided to go out of bounds, save the body, moving the chains once again.
Back-to-back nice run plays from UC. Keister takes the snap, 3-step drop, lets one go down the field, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Trayvon Birch. Andrew McCoy Jr. in coverage. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that was just UC just wanting to take a shot there and 1st down. QB step back, had the halfback blocking. Just took a shot to the left side, just overthrown ball.
1 minute and 1 second on the clock in the first quarter. University Christian trying to fight back against an early deficit. Another give to Billings. He's across the 50. Still chugging up to the 49. Give him 4 yards on the carry.
Hit first by Gerald Dubney.
Solid run by Billings. Had 2 sniffers there, one on the left side, one on the right.
Brings up 3rd down.
Both of them just blocked right. The one on the left pulled over there. Was the lead blocker for the gap Billings was going through. Solid run. Bring up 3rd and more manageable.
Only 2 receivers here on 3rd and 6. Bishop Kenny jumps. I think it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, definitely looked like an offsides there by the Crusaders D-line. Just ready to fire off the ball.
Number 58, 5-yard penalty.
And it is an offside penalty. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Expect them to keep those sniffers in. 2 sniffers to the right.
Both blocking behind the line. Billings, the running back, standing like Ashton Genty back there. They give to Billings. He's got the first down and a couple more yards afterwards. He'll move those chains with 18 seconds on the clock.
Tackle the 42-yard line, gain of 2.
Both offenses like to mix up their formations, whether they go 10 personnel, 11 personnel, 12 personnel, multiple tight ends, multiple halfbacks, and sometimes empty. Sometimes nobody's in the backfield but the QB. And that's just a great sign of a versatile offense.
Absolutely. And that will take us into the second quarter. Bishop Kenny up 14-0 after 1 on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt. And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Start of the second quarter now as Keister fires a pass, and it's complete up around the 30-yard line. Zay Hilliard with his first reception of the year, getting started in the second quarter. Bishop Kenny leads 14-0, but UC putting a drive together now. They move the chains again, 1st and 10 on the BK 31. This is a UC team that prides themselves on being better in the second half. They got better as the game went along last week and trying to do so again in this one as Donovan Moss gets forward for maybe 5 there.
Fighting Christians having better success when they have these two sniffers in, these two fullback, tight end type of players. Blocking well for them so far. When you get 6 yards a pop, you're doing some good things.
They rushed for 199 yards in their win against Newberry compared to 93 yards through the air. It's another give to Moss. Gets up around the 20-yard line. And that is good for a first down. Closing in about an inch outside the red zone. Nose of the ball on the 20-yard line. Are we giving them a red zone appearance here?
It looks like it. I mean, they keep running the ball. They're running very well right now, giving their defense a nice long break. Keeping those two sniffers in.
Donovan Moss has been the running back for this drive coming out of the break in between quarters. They give it to him again, and this time he picks up about 3. Xavier Billings carried the load last week. He led all running backs with 15 carries last week for UC. Donovan Moss had 8. Jason Patton and Daniel Lochner also saw some action, but Billings and Moss are the two that you're going to see the most from this Fighting Christian side.
Yep, got a really good running back room over there. Not afraid to play multiple players, but they got their favorite too for sure.
Moss, the sophomore, still the running back here. Ty Keister looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, escaping to his right, gets a block. He's down inside the 10-yard line. That'll be another first down and a 1st and goal for UC.
Tackle just inside the 10-yard
Keister
line.
drops back. I think there was only 2 receivers running routes on that play. Just didn't see anything open. Stepped up in the pocket, decided to run.
First and goal.
Picked up a crucial first down. Let's see if they can punch him in the end zone here.
Another give to Moss, and this time he is stopped in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of maybe 3 or 4 there.
Loss of 2.
He went down around the 13, but they'll say he was hit at the 11.
Great play by number 2, Gunnar Rogers. Playing both offense and defense tonight, along with the multiple other players on that Crusaders defense. But right there, just a great play by him. Way to get in the backfield. Making a tackle for loss. Now it's 2nd and goal behind the 10-yard line.
Still 2 sniffers, 2 receivers. It's a screen pass. Birch has got it, cuts it back, still moving forward. Around the 5-yard line. Whistles blow. Put him around the 6.
Yeah, they just go with the screen to the left side. Not much there at first, but made 2 Crusader defenders miss. And now it's set up a way more manageable 3rd and goal to get in the end zone.
Looks like a player shaken up.
6-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
We'll continue on. 8:08 on the clock, 2nd quarter of action. An empty backfield, 5 wide. Keister taking it himself, and he's wrapped up. Bishop Kenny's defense making a stand.
Making a stand right in front of the goal line.
On the keeper, tackled by Aiden Piper.
Great play by them. They just go empty to see if they can clear out the box, make sure to see if they can have them outmatch in the box, see if the linebackers aren't there. Crusaders D-line and linebackers had a great fit there, just nowhere for Keister to go. They'll bring up 4th and goal, and I think they're going for it.
Yes, they are on the 3-yard line. And Bishop Kenny will spend their first timeout of the half to discuss things ahead of this 4th and goal. Brody, 3 yards out, and the Crusaders have done a nice job in recent downs stuffing the run. They didn't bite at all there, all over the quarterback keeper. I feel like you got to throw the ball here from 3 yards out. What are you feeling right here?
If it were up to me, I would leave it in Keister's hands. He's a playmaker. He can use his legs if he wants to. Just if he wants to pass, he can pass. He sees something open, he can take the shot. If he doesn't, I'll tell him to run.
Do you go back to that look with 2 sniffers like they were earlier?
I think they're a little too far for that. If it was like 2 or 3 yards and under, I'd maybe go, yes, let's go do that and see if we can really see if our big old line can punch it in there. But I think they're just a little outside of run play here. I'm putting it in Keister's hands. I'm putting it in Keister's hands and seeing if he wants to. I'm literally going to go, if there's nothing there, run it, man. And make a play. You're a playmaker.
2 receivers out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Jacoby Walker in motion. Keister rolling right on a counter, firing to the end zone, and it is incomplete. He was looking for Trayvon Birch, went for the one-handed grab, and couldn't come down with it.
Good ball for the circumstances. He rolls out right. They motion the receiver left, actually, before they roll out right. Say hike, he rolls out right. Crusaders DN just didn't bite on the bootleg. Was there for it. Defender in his face, tries to throw a high ball in the end zone, almost connects. It was a good ball away from the defenders, just couldn't haul it in.
With a 2-possession lead and a goal line stand, here comes Bishop Kenny. They've got 97 yards to go. And they'll start with the give. Madison running up the middle.
Run by Madison.
He's a strong back, the type of guy that when he gets hit, he'll still likely pick up a few yards after.
Yeah, he's 5'10", 205. He's a big halfback, especially in high school football. He's turning them legs too, man. He keeps turning them legs, and that's a great trait to have as a back.
Madison, the junior,
brings up 2nd down.
Has started for this team since his freshman year. Physical runner, stays low to the ground, and has continued to fill out over his high school years and improve on his balance and explosiveness. Trying to show that off right here. Past the 15-yard line, he's got the first down.
Run by Madison.
But he's a guy who can stop and turn on a dime,
catching his heels.
as Coach Tim Krause would say, as we've got
mandatory water break.
a timeout now for a water break. And it looks like a player's down on the sideline for University Christian. And We'll step away here on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Back after 30 seconds in our Whataburger game of the week.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars!
We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game.
We showed no mercy. Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown! Duval!
ETN is going to take it all the way!
Right here on CBS 47. CBS 47.
Right here.
Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
Back now at Bishop Kenny. 6:32 to go in the second quarter, and they're still tending to a player. A UC fighting Christian down on the Bishop Kenny sideline. They're making sure that he's getting tended to. He's all right down there. Not sure what happened there. I know once you get to the sidelines walking that field with the amount of rain in the past few days, it gets pretty muddy over there. The actual playing surface itself is in really good condition for the weather we've been having, but good sign now is up and moving around is Cale Gunner jogging off the field. Hope he's all right.
Over there on that side of the field as well. The field kind of starts going downhill over there, a little bit more steeper than most high school football fields. Could have had a misstep over there. Could possibly be why. 1st and 10, Crusaders.
Madison, the back is motioned in. They hand it off to him, going to the right side. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Run by Madison. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
6:02 to go in the second quarter.
They start and empty. They've been liking starting empty. A lot of plays here on offense for the Crusaders. They motion Madison to the backfield, just do a give to the right side. Just not much there. Great defense by the fighting Christians.
Looking to pass. Hawkins rolling to his left. Fires back over the middle of the field and incomplete, probably for the best. If he had the amount of power he wanted to get that to McCoy, that probably would have been intercepted.
Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, rolled out left. At first, he wanted to take the shot down at the bottom of the field. Not sure which exact receiver that was, but that's what he wanted. But then pressure got in his face, so he had to roll out. Saw a crosser developing from McCoy. Tries to take a shot. Just something happened with the throwing mechanics there. Just not enough juice on it. We'll bring up 3rd and long.
2 wide to the right, 1 left. Hawkins feeling some pressure, gonna go down. Feeling the pressure, he is sacked. Javon Lee in there making the play. Brings up 4th and forever. Bishop Kenny will have to punt this one away.
Yeah, UC, very good D-line. And when you're going against a good defense like UC on 3rd and long, their pass rush is going to be getting after the QB there. Especially, and they showed that last week. They had 7 sacks last week. That's their first one, if I'm not mistaken, of the night.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
An odd punt formation now as we've got everyone out to the left except the snapper. Now they bring 2 of them in. By the way, we've got a great long snapper matchup in this game. Timeout. Delay of game called against Bishop Kenny, and that delay gives me time to talk about our long snappers tonight. Robert Meeser, the senior for Bishop Kenny, number 54 ranked long snapper in the U.S., 4.5 stars, I believe. And then for University Christian, their long long snapper Cohen Myers, sophomore number 2 in his class. Good punt here, out across the 50. Hauled in, trying to run it back. Still some space. As Trayvon Birch out on the sideline in Bishop Kenny territory. Put him on the 45-yard line with 4:24 to play in the first half. University Christian will get the ball to start the second half of play. They'd love to get a touchdown here, have it a one-possession game.
Yeah, they would love to. Last drive, they were knocking on the door of the Crusaders' end zone. Just couldn't get there on fourth down. Few inches away, really, with the catch. But they're starting the ball past the 50. They're starting with the ball past the 50-yard line. See what they do.
1st and 10. Thompson, the quarterback, hands it off. And nothing doing there. Gave it back to Donovan Moss.
Run by Moss. Tackled by Gunnar Rogers and Aiden Piper.
And the middle linebackers
Gain of 1 on the
holding
play.
that to just a 1-yard gain.
Brings up
Piper
second
and
down.
Rogers. Kind of the glue of this defense, you feel like. They're middle linebackers who both started for this team last year. Rogers has been a longtime starter here at Bishop Kenny. 2nd and 3rd, respectively, on this team in tackles last year. 3:43 to go in the second quarter as Khalil Thompson looks to pass. Looking for options downfield, doesn't see anything. Tucks and runs, and he's brought down around the 41-yard line.
Khalil Thompson on the keeper.
3rd down and 6 coming up.
Tackled at the 41-yard line. Gain of 3.
Crusaders running a 3-4 defense, and on that play, they just sent 3 with the kind of QB spy type of player. Gunner was that QB spy. Quarterback runs left, barely gets out of the pocket.
Well, that'll help. Second time that UC has gotten Bishop Kenny to jump off sides in the last 2 drives. And that will give them 3rd and 1 instead of 3rd and 6. So I think that significantly changes the play call here. I'm calling a heavy formation and a run up the middle.
Yeah, they're bringing out their 2 sniffers they love to do when they want to run heavy.
Thompson hands it off. Billings is going to be short. It'll be 4th down and inches to go. Sitting on the Bishop Kenny 36.
Tackled by Gunnar Rogers.
The front 7 of the Bishop Kenny Crusaders playing really physical so far. If you want to run the ball in this defense, you gotta run it in tight margins.
They're making them earn every yard tonight. It's another give. Power up the middle. Billings has got it. No doubt from UC whether they go for it or not. They ran that offense back out there, ran it up the middle.
Gain of 3.
A 3-yard gain to the 33.
Khalil Thompson, first drive of the game by him. Like we said earlier, you'll see 2 QBs tonight from UC's offense. But hasn't thrown the ball yet, but I'd expect it's coming.
4 receivers here. Twins on either side. Low snap, picked up. Thompson trying to escape through the middle of the line, and he's going to get forward around the 30-yard line.
Thompson on the keeper.
Fans were coming up at the 8 o'clock hour, and right at 8 o'clock, the Friday Night Zone Blitz is starting on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 stream on social media channels, and even here on YouTube can watch both these streams at the same time. If you only want to watch the game of the week, you can do so on the Action News Jacks Now stream on actionnewsjacks.com and on the Action Sports Jacks YouTube channel.
Thompson's pass falls
As
incomplete.
that one falls incomplete, the zone blitz will be showing live action from this game, along with Trinity versus Bowles, Clay versus Yulee, Riverside Fleming, Bartram Trail versus Ponte Vedra. Got cameras all over the place. And for this one, the bells are ringing on the river. Third down, 1:01 to go in the second quarter, as University Christian faces third down and 7 yards to go. Looking for some points ahead of the break. 3 wide right, 1 left. Shotgun formation. Billings, the running back, to the left of Thompson. And this, I think, will be a false start against Billings. Caught him leaning forward on his toes.
I didn't see Billings. I was looking at number 8, Trayvon Birch. I think they both false started there. Just an absolute killer, though. They had a very third and manageable down, and even if they didn't get the first down, they were going to go for it most likely. Just big shot in the foot there.
Trips right, 1 left. Thompson drops back, looking to throw, rolling to his right, fires on the run towards the end zone. It's caught! What a play! And it's a touchdown! University Christian. Thompson connects with Jacoby Walker.
Thompson's pass complete to Jacoby Walker. Good for a Christian touchdown.
UC's fans very excited over there, throwing smoke up in the air.
Got a train horn.
Yeah, them fans came to play. Got a big section over there, almost filling out those bleachers for the away section.
And they got a drummer, too. I mean, that is an impressive away showing.
Yeah, they're having fun. And just a great play by Khalil Thompson. I mean, he had all the time in the world, stepped up in the pocket, found Jacoby Walker wide open downfield, just got the ball there. Great play by the UC offense. He'll make it a 1-score game.
Now for the PAT, they missed 4 of these against Newberry. This one is up and good.
Extra point by
with 52 seconds to go in the second quarter. And that is a big-time play there. You feel like UC's been close here since that first drive. They got down to the 3-yard line on their previous run. And right there, big touchdown pass. Thompson found Walker wide open. And that is a huge shot of momentum for Christian's team that gets the ball back in 52 seconds.
Yeah, if they want to keep this game competitive, they need to get a stop here and come out of half and see if they can tie up the game. But I think both teams are very evenly matched tonight. I think we got a great game coming for the second half. Both defenses playing solid, both offenses playing solid, both having some similar mistakes. A lot of flags thrown, but it's cleaned up a little bit in the second quarter. Expect to see some really disciplined, hard-nosed football in this second half. But I shouldn't be looking on that far because we got 52 seconds left.
You cannot allow a big play here on special teams.
Couldn't agree more, Noah.
Berringer on for the kick. Some score updates from around the area. Mandarin currently leads Atlantic Coast 13-8 in the second quarter. Rains doing a number on Sandalwood, 63-0 in the second quarter. Wow.
Yeah.
Rains firing out the gates. That's their first game of the year as this kick. Another little squib to the 30-yard line. No time off the clock. Bishop Kenny football on their own 30-yard line, maybe the 29.
Let's see how aggressive they're going to take this 2-minute drill. Are they just going to take it to half with the lead, or are they going to try to end the half with a few more points on the table?
A couple other scores from the area. Bowles and Trinity with a big-time battle tonight. Right now, 7-6. Bowles with the lead in the second quarter. Fleming Island up on Riverside, 21-7. 3 left, 1 right. We'll see how aggressive BK is here with time running low. Trying to scramble. Hawkins brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Clock stays running, 43 seconds. 2 timeouts on the table for Bishop Kenny. We'll see how much they want to use those.
25-yard line, loss of 4. Brings up second down.
just not much open downfield, and then the pressure was just collapsing on him. Had to step up in the pocket, was trying to scramble right. Just great tackle by Kugenball.
That was a weird formation, and Davis has the ball. I think, no, he was blocking. What happened there?
No, I'm going to be honest. I looked away for a second. I turned around. I saw Madison running out here with the QB. Neither of them had the ball.
There was so much misdirection. There were multiple people lined up right behind the center, and Bishop Kenny sent multiple guys rolling out right. I didn't even know because the quarterback, Hawkins, was crouched behind the center so close that you couldn't really see him.
I wonder if the ball was snapped before they ran out or was like a motion.
Replay now. So Hawkins took the snap. They were looking to kneel the ball. They handed it off, and it was Davis with it, it looks like.
Very creative by the Bishop Crusaders coaching staff right there. All you can do right there is tip the hat.
I mean, I'm still not sure if Davis even had the ball.
I don't know who had the ball. I don't know who had the ball.
This is a great week one play call right there. 4 seconds to go. Put him in Hail Mary territory, maybe. We'll see how strong the arm of Gavin Hawkins is, if that's the case, or if you just want to run a little run play, flea flicker. We'll see. They hand it off. Madison cutting it back. Hey, why not? This is the last play of the quarter. Madison still going. Still running. He might have traveled 100 yards there for a 5-yard gain. Bishop Kenny wants a flag for a little something going on the sidelines.
And with that, we end the first half. Your Crusaders 14.
And that will take us to the halftime break. 14-7, Bishop Kenny with the lead. University Christian will get the football when we return for our Whataburger game of the week.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com. Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt. And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it. Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com. That was Bryson Wright.
Spoiler alert, Bryson Wright probably made a big play.
Hey, I'll take you here.
Shocker.
Jason Hamby, who's up at the Yulee game, he was at First Coast. Marty Lee Field now up there at First Coast. Marty's going to join us in the 9 o'clock hour. But Yulee, this game is, let's see, 15 seconds to go, I think, in the first half, according to Hamby. Jason Hamby, that is, up 21-7 Yulee on clay. So that's what we got cooking in that game, and it looks like there's a little bit of a timeout on the field. Looks like we got timeouts everywhere right now, so let's stay with the Yulee, well, the three of them. So right now we're showing you Yulee and Clay up in the top left, Ponte Vedra, Bartram Trail, the top right, and Bowles Trinity Christian on the bottom there. What do we have for Bartram Trail? We have a score, Weber?
I'm double checking that right now because I saw the scoreboard a second ago in a shot, and it looked one-sided. So I want to make sure I have it correct before I go and say something.
All right, so here's Yulee. They're inside the red zone, and back to pass, obviously, and a little pressure there from Clay, so that denies an opportunity, at least for now. Yulee up 21-7, trying to really make a dent on the scoreboard. And Clay with the new coach. Obviously, we got Coach Doherty up in Yulee. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way. The Hornets have had some success the last couple of years. And at this stage now, I think it's year 5 for Coach Doherty. Really has built the foundation for the Yulee Hornets program.
I was correct. One-sided. 38-0. Ponte Vedra. Wow. 38-0 Sharks. That game, by the way, is still in the second quarter.
Holy cow. That is a stunner.
That's a stunning score.
I mean, not stunner, Ponte Vedra will win, but how about the second half last week Ponte Vedra put together, and now the first half? They got blitzed 31-7 last week in the first half in our game of the week. And now the last 4 quarters, I think they've scored, let's see, that would be 59 points.
All right, a little better, and we'll get you the highlight here in just a little bit, but Bartram Trail on the board. They did just score a touchdown in that one to get on the board, but yeah, there you see a little bit of the celebration. That was on a 4th down and long play. So Bartram Trail really up against it and coming down with their first points late in the first half.
Wow, you just really don't know. I mean, we're watching college football this weekend. We're about to watch the NFL in a week. And you really just don't know what to expect early in the year. But I mean, Bartram Trail has been one of the premier teams, obviously, in the area. Bartram Trail, Ponte Vedra, always a good game, too. But this is stunning to see that kind of score. Now you obviously have Yulee set up, it looks like, for a field goal attempt. And I think that's good.
No good.
No good. Okay.
The opposite of good.
It's
not good.
I made the play-by-play catastrophic mistake, saying it's good when
saying
it's not
the exact
good.
opposite of what it was. Now
I heard the crowd. I figured we were on the Yulee crowd. The sideline, I thought they started to cheer.
Yeah, maybe they just, somebody had the 1 and 7 in squares tonight. I don't know. They were excited about that as they go to the half. They didn't want to get the 4 on the board. Maybe that's what it was.
High school squares might be a thing. Let's not speak that into existence.
It might be. It very well could be.
Man, can we play?
No, we got halftime. We got halftime everywhere but the blowout.
What are we doing?
I mean, that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah. Well, this is the idea. We start the show about 8 o'clock, and our whole idea is to be able to show you the second half.
Yes.
Now, so obviously.
And to talk about hoodies and fashion and everything.
We're going to get a running clock in this Bartram Trail game, which is stunning. Has Bartram Trail ever been put on a running clock? Not locally.
Not locally.
I can't imagine.
No.
I mean, maybe someone like.
It shows,
mainland or something like that,
It shows you that Ponte Vedra was fired up. They probably felt like they should have had a bigger role in that game a week ago against Nice. They showed it in the second half, right? Making that big comeback late to get into it as we take you out to the beach of Ponte Vedra. Bartram Trail just getting on the board a moment ago. They will kick off here late in the second quarter. but it is the Sharks who are out front 38-7. 38-7 late in the first half. You like that new turf field out there?
It looks fantastic.
It does look very nice. We've seen a lot of turf fields lately.
So that's a new one at Ponte Vedra?
It's a new one at Ponte Vedra.
Already?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They they'd been grass before. So they switched over to...
They were grass just last year?
They were grass last year.
Getting old, folks. I don't remember.
I know...
they had nice field. It was a nice grass field.
Yeah.
So they went to turf. I didn't realize. I missed that
Maybe got
I'm just catching up, too.
Got a little soggy, maybe. They didn't want to deal with the water. Remember, because that was part of our... Oh, well, you were in Miami. It was part of our storyline last week when Olivia Tassley was there, that, you don't have to worry about the wet field quite so much.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I didn't even pick it up as I was watching the game of the week from down in Miami. So
you just thought the grass was cut very nicely, maybe.
Yeah, I just didn't notice it.
That's okay.
I just never observed it. As we get going with a little Ponte Vedra, now we'll see. They've obviously been cooking. In the first half, they've got 38 points. Can they keep it rolling? And I think Stuart just said it. It's like, wow, you start to wonder, Ponte Vedra. We wondered, like, okay, are they not that good? What's the problem after first half last week? And we know Nice really surprised some folks, but Nice is really well coached, good football team, good program. But 31-7 was kind of stunning. About as stunning as this. 38-7 right now. Ponte Vedra in the lead, and it looks like they do have themselves a pretty good football team that might have just had a bad first couple of quarters of the 2025 season. A couple minutes to go in the first half here, up big, and they're looking for more right before the half. And this is a good opportunity to be able to run the 2-minute offense, and something that they might need to do later on in the year at a more critical time as Bartram Trail able to get in on the sack. That's number 24 right there. Who is it?
That'd be Izzy Garza Tongue.
There we go.
That's a tongueful. Yeah. We're off to a great start.
Yeah, all night. 4 hours of this tonight, folks.
Bright and early,
4
off we
hours.
go. Quarterback there for Ponte Vedra's Cole Rosendahl. Big part of the rushing attack a week ago for Nice. I certainly haven't seen how it's gone in this home matchup, but I'd imagine that has been part of their game plan as well. As you see, Rosendahl is your quarterback for the Sharks. Going to throw it out to the outside.
That's a long throw, isn't it?
Little wide receiver blocking. And that's a nice pickup by Tucker Henderson, wide receiver for the Sharks.
Yeah, they try to get a field goal here and answer and, squash any kind of momentum maybe Bartram Trail thinks they can come up with after the first score of the game late in the first half. Just to give you a heads up, too, as we keep an eye on this Bartram Trail Ponte Vedra game, we've got 4 other games we're going to watch, but they are all at halftime right now as we start the Friday Night Zone Blitz, just the timing of it. We'll take a look at some other scores around the area in a moment as well. We'll also have Lawrence Johnson. Ed White is on a bye week here in week 2, and Lawrence Johnson, the coach, scheduled to join us in a little bit. And then Marty Lee. Not coaching anymore. He's going to jump in. Kevin Sullivan usually will jump in with us, but he's across the pond. He's in London this weekend. So we told him, hey, go enjoy London. There's a look at the games that we will have throughout the next couple of hours. Of course, University Christian Bishop Kenny, our game of the week. You can also watch that in its entirety, actionnewsjacks.com, and also on our YouTube channel, where we've got both of these broadcasts simultaneous on YouTube. We're watching Bartram Trail and the Sharks. Riverside and Fleming Island, good game. 21-13 right now at halftime. I think I saw it. Clay and Yulee up 21-7 at halftime. And Trinity Christian and Bowles. Do we have a Trinity Christian Bowles score?
It's close.
There you go. It's close?
That's all I got for you.
Well, that's good.
14-6 Bowles.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It's up on the board. Okay. So 14-6.
And we can't
Bowles.
always rely on the board. That's a big part of it.
Yeah, so this is score stream, and what happens, fans put these scores in, or, sometimes fans, but pretty much anybody can. So this is not official, but it at least gives us an idea of how things are going, and that's the 14-6 Bowles over Trinity Christian right now. We expect to get more scores in throughout the night as well. To some of this. How about Carrollwood Day beating Providence 35-0? So a tough matchup there. If you're coming back to the area in high school football and you're like, what is that score? Rains and Sandalwood? Well, it was like 49-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Sandalwood has really had a rough go of it in the last couple of years. If you went away for a couple of years, this is not the Sandalwood when you left town. It's just been a totally different deal at Sandalwood. And Reigns, well, they're the Reigns you remember from years ago. They are really good and loaded. They're putting it on Sandalwood tonight. That'll be a running clock. St. Augustine up over Menendez 48-0. Nice 16-0. Big win last week in our game of the week. And they are off to a pretty nice start at home in their opener at halftime against Creekside.
I will bring this up so that Brian, our director, can get it ready for us. But we've got video from Marty Lee's
cool.
big day there at First Coast and some highlights.
Let's go.
So both of those are in that rundown and ready to go. So you can pull that up when you get the chance as we continue to look at bands. Now, here's the cool thing about the bands, by the way. Really starting next week. This week we have an addition from last year. So
Don't give away the secrets,
these kids
man.
might have graduated.
Don't give away the
I don't
secrets.
mind giving away. I like some. I don't want another angry email about that kid graduated last year, guys.
Hats off if you
notice that your kid graduated. Anyhow, so we record all these bands, and then at 11 o'clock, when we're kind of putting the finishing touches on that 11:15 Friday Night Blitz, we feature the bands. And, we love the bands here on the Blitz. It's always how we end our shows. So you can always see that at 11 to 11:15, once we wrap up the 10:30 Blitz, all the way to that 11:15 Blitz on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
Now, before we go
network.
to Marty Lee,
yes.
what would be really interesting is if Brian and Brad back there in audio could actually just take all the bands playing at the same time.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Luckily, we're down to just two, I think, still performing. Thank goodness, because they would listen to you and try it.
I think Brad's trying it a little bit.
Here we go. We got a little coming in.
I mean, both bands are playing for a bit now.
Yeah, that's good.
No.
All right, well, we're honoring some state champs there at Ponte Vedra.
I wonder what that is. Wonder what state champs from last year.
I'm going to say that's soccer, as I see the girls' soccer head coach on the left.
Well, there.
Congrats to the Ponte Vedra Lady Sharks girls soccer team winning a state title a year ago.
Yeah, a heck of a run they had a season ago. So congratulations. So we have honors all over the place here on these
also,
Friday
there's
nights.
a soccer ball and the little placard they're holding there.
Well, that helps too.
Yeah. Now that we see it on a bigger monitor, it helps.
Congratulations to the Sharks, a very good soccer program.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously over there in Ponte Vedra. We have another big congratulations. How about Marty Lee, our Coach of the Year from last year, which was really like a Lifetime Achievement Award. Well, this was a surprise today. Marty Lee Field unveiled there at the home of the Bucks, the Shipyard. First Coast Bucks honor Marty Lee, I think 28 years. Head coach, obviously 40 years as AD and other coach
is
of
97 to
baseball and
2024,
wrestling and everywhere else. And he's still the AD for one more year. But Jarvis Parker is now the head man, and Marty Lee has retired. There's Barnesy right there. He was out for the festivities. Hopefully called a good game tonight for the Bucks. That was pretty cool. That was like a surprise.
Yeah, even the assistant coaches didn't know, by the way. Let's get to the action, shall we, with the Bucks hosting Kip Bold City. Third play of the game, and Greyhounds start with the ball, but the Bucks say, no, we're gonna take that ball away. This is Marty Lee's night. We're gonna make a play. Miguel Jimenez taking it back for the pick six. Quick start for the home team. Next drive, Jimenez says, you know what? I'm going to do it again. A diving interception sets up the Bucks at the goal line. And so what do? David Hunter, quarterback, keeps it himself. He'll walk in for the score, 14-0, just like that. How about Kipbold City? They take their turn finding an explosive play. Eric Philpott to Ronald Stanley. Comes down with it. How about this? Huge play.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick GMC. We are professional grade. If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
Welcome back to Bishop Kenny High School as we are getting set for the second half of action between the Crusaders and the University Christian Fighting Christians. We had ourselves a good competitive first half and getting set for the second. One thing I think both of these teams are looking for, Brody, in the second half is to limit the mistakes, clean up the penalties.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know exactly how much penalties happened in that first half, but I'll tell you this, it felt like every other play in that first quarter. So both coaches, I know they're fired up at their team at half, telling them, hey, man, we got to stay disciplined, man. I feel like there's probably points left up on the board because drives couldn't even get a start because of how many flags was going on. A lot of long downs, like 2nd and 20, 3rd and 20, you know. I'm sure the coaches really wanted to clean it up, and I'm sure they nailed that at half to their players.
Both of these teams relied heavily on the run game in the first half. How much more do you think we see these teams air it out as we get further along in this game?
I think both teams will just try to stay as balanced as they can with it. I think both teams are very versatile. What they do, they can run, they can pass, they can do quick game, long game. You know, there's multiple things they could do. I just think they keep mixing it up, both teams. Both offenses need to keep mixing it up. Run the ball, pass the ball at pretty much a 50-50 clip.
We still haven't seen a turnover yet in this game. How crucial could that end up being here in the second half when it comes to winning the turnover battle?
Not only does getting a turnover give you an extra drive or an extra stop, but it's a big momentum swing. And there hasn't been much big momentum swings. There's been some touchdowns scored. There was a goal line stop earlier. Not big momentum swings, but a very electric play is a turnover by your defense, and it gets your whole team and your whole fan base fired up. So a turnover can really change the complex of this game. So both teams definitely looking for one. I bet you both coaches nailed that at half as well. Let's get that ball out of that other offense's hands.
Some scores from around the area. Mandarin separated big time from Atlantic Coast. They're up 40-16 at halftime. Reigns leading Sandalwood 63-0. Bulls up over Trinity Christian 14-6. St. Augustine leads Menendez 48-0. Nice over Creekside 16-0 at the half. No score from Bartram Trail and Ponte Vedra on the Score Stream website. Riverside, Fleming Island with the lead 21-13. As here we go for the second half of our Whataburger game of the week. The sun has set fully under the stadium lights as Moss trying to bring it back on the kick. Gets it up around the 25-ish yard line, closing in on the 30.
Just go with the sky kick there. Neither team really wants to kick it to their returners. Both coaches expressed that special teams is very important, want to limit the big plays.
We saw University Christian kind of live and die by the run in the first half of action, but their last offensive play, that big passing touchdown, and they leave Khalil Thompson out there as the quarterback. Do you see them airing it out more here this drive?
Yes, but I think they'll stick to some run plays as well. I think both teams need to be very balanced. And
they get to Billings. He's got some space, and he's going to fall a couple yards shy of the first down. Make it second and about 2.
They go doubles there, 10 personnel, 1 halfback, 0 tight ends. Do a little RPO action, looking for a screen to the right side or a run to the left side. QB decided to give it to the halfback, Billings. Good pickup right there. Bring up second and manageable.
The crowd has filled in here at Bishop Kenny. We are under the lights. Thompson, play action, keeping it himself. Slides forward for the first down, stays on his feet. Up around the 40, still going forward to the 44. Man, a quarterback not afraid to lower his shoulder there and really go for it.
Very tough run by Thompson there. They ran the same exact play they just did before, RPO action, except that time he pulls it, decides not to pass it to the receiver, running a bubble. Cuts upfield, breaks a few tackles. It's a very tough run by Khalil Thompson.
First down and 10. University Christian on their own 44. Another give to Billings. He's powering forward, and he's inside the Bishop Kenny 40. Showed off some speed there. Quickly forward into BK territory.
Looks like the coaching staff of UC saw something for this formation, that an RPO is the way to go with 10 personnel. They just ran the same play.
Way to go.
They just
put it on a T-shirt.
Yeah, just ran the same play 3 times in a row, though. Same formation still.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 2 right, 2 left. Thompson looking to pass. He's got some time. Tucks in, is sacked. He was looking to run. James Davis III thought otherwise. Brings him down for his second sack of the game.
Yeah, James Davis living in the backfield tonight, having multiple tackles for loss.
Loss of 2 on the play brings up second down.
Right there. QB just stands in the pocket a little too long, had a clean pocket for a while. Got to make a decision. Get that ball out or tuck it and run.
2 wide right, 2 wide left. Sticking with this formation. Give to Billings. And you can see so far as there's another good gain on the ground. University Christian's line has come out with a new energy here in the second half, and this is a team that they talked about bully ball. That's a big thing that Coach Penland emphasized in our calls this week. They want to be the better team in the second half. They want to win the second half of action, be in better condition.
Yeah, I mean, every team wants to do that, but he really nailed that point for his team. Doing a good job so far at the start of this second half. Draining 3 minutes off the clock as well.
Third down, Thompson going for the home run, and he has got it! Jacoby Walker again.
That's the same play they ran when they scored the touchdown at Jacoby Walker earlier. Finding him open once again. McCoy tries to close the gap. I thought he had a pass breakup. It was a great defense right there by the safety. Just great throw, too, by Khalil Thompson.
2 big-time plays. That one down to the 8-yard line. First and goal. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Thompson hands it off, and nothing doing for Xavier Billings.
Yeah, it's the 5th time this drive they ran an RPO.
Billings on the carry.
And Billings is down with what appears to be
official timeout for an injured
stretching,
player.
so hopefully just a cramp.
Yeah, he's staying calm. Doesn't seem like he's wincing in pain too bad. Hopefully he's okay.
14-7. Bishop Kenny had gone out to an early 14-0 lead. University Christian got on the board with the touchdown 52 seconds to go in the first half on a big touchdown pass from Khalil Thompson to Jacoby Walker. The freshman didn't have a catch last week, but he has become a big-time factor in this game with 2 large receptions.
Yeah, he's playing some good football here. Billings is up and okay. That's great to see. Just a little limp on him. We're hoping it's just a cramp. But, yeah, that receiver is playing a great game. Also had a solid return earlier. I'm not sure if it got called back by flag or not, but it was a solid return. Saw the athleticism there.
He's done a really nice job of getting open since the start of the game, really.
Yeah.
2 wide to the left, 1 right. Brody, something's got your attention. What is it?
The normal sniffer is out there as on the slot right now.
2nd and goal. They hand it off. Moss trying to break to the outside, cuts back in, fighting for the goal line, and he is going to be just shy.
Run by Donovan Moss.
Donovan Moss.
Ball down at the
Closing in on the
line.
touchdown. It will be 3rd and goal from the 2.
Donovan Moss coming in for Billings after he just got hurt. It adds a different aspect of the game, a little bit quicker of a back. You can see the explosiveness there. Hit the gap, made a few people miss. It's a good, tough run.
10 men down on the line. They're going to the quarterback sneak. Do they have it? I don't think so. A goal line stand here from Bishop Kenny.
Ball being spot inside the 1-yard line.
They'll spot him just shy. They went to Ty Keister on the sneak.
4th down.
I thought it was a great play call. I wouldn't be surprised if they go at it again.
Inches away from the goal line.
I would assume a run play here is coming up. Wouldn't be surprised. A quick QB sneak out the huddle.
They're going to the same thing. Keister headed for the goal line. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Ty Keister broke to the outside, ends up in the end zone. Flags fly after he spikes the ball. It will be 14-13.
Very similar drive to the opening drive of the Bishop Kenny offense. They drained half the quarter out, and then they ended the drive with a flag.
Now another flag flies as Tim Krause is out there arguing something, and I think they just flagged Krause.
Might mean some offsetting penalties. The QB spiked the ball. You're not allowed to spike the ball in high school, so that's why he got the flag. But
I was not aware of that rule. That is interesting.
Not allowed to spike the ball.
That's my go-to celebration.
Right.
Backyard football, you spike it.
They picked the most common one. Like when you're scoring, your adrenaline's up. You just want to throw that thing, throw it on the ground. Love a Gronk spike, right?
Exactly.
But not in high school football.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the scoring team. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Sideline warning, Bishop Kenny, 2nd one. That'll also be enforced on the kickoff.
So a sideline warning, 2nd called against Bishop Kenny of the night, and unsportsmanlike conduct for the spike.
Yep, and the flags aren't ending as of right now.
Those are ticky-tacky, though. I don't like it. Let the
I
kids
agree.
play.
I agree.
The snap, the hold, the kick is good. 14-all with 6:27 to go in the 3rd quarter. Back after these messages on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Crusaders 14, Christians 14.
Duval. The wait is over. Now, the Jags games really count. The teal and black have new talent and new faces calling the shots. Before the wins and losses pile up, get your predictions, interviews, insights from the official station of your Jacksonville Jaguars. The Action Sports Jags Jaguars Preview Special, Friday at 7 on CBS 47 at Fox 30. Sponsored by Farah & Farah, the exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
High school football on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network is brought to you in part by Donato's Pizza. And Brody, I'm getting a little hungry. I cannot wait for some Donato's Pizza when we get back to the studio. That really hit last week.
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited. Haven't eaten much today, but
that's going to hit the spot.
Before I have that, I'm hungry for some more football. We got
absolutely. All tied up in the third quarter.
Gotta love it.
Got Song 2 playing.
We're on the river.
What more can you ask for?
Football is back, man. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Got a college football slate tomorrow, too. Woo! This is awesome.
Some show prep and some college football.
Will be a fun time.
And a fantasy draft on Sunday. Football's really back.
Just football every day.
We give you plenty of football here on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. We got the Friday Night Blitz coming up on Action News Jacks and here on Action Sports Jacks 24/7 later. And, of course, the Zone Blitz running right now. Another squib kick here from University Christian. And I think the best way to describe that reception of the kickoff would be like a turtle going into its shell.
Around 39 yards.
Yeah, it caught the ball.
And just don't fumble.
Took the conservative play. I don't want the coach yelling at me for fumbling or making a mistake here. I'm just going to take a seat, give our offense a chance to go down the field.
As we hit the timeout for a water break, all timeouts brought to you by Donato's Pizza. I think anytime a 33 brings in a kickoff, that's your job, is to just get down. Don't fumble.
Get down, but you get the occasional guy that wants to, run downfield. Somebody
Why not
that
go for it?
Usually doesn't get to carry the ball in games. Go down the field, just pick out a player and lower the shoulder. Sometimes it's what 33s want to do. Sometimes they'll just fall into the shell like a turtle.
Taking a look forward to next week, we've got Reigns and Trinity for our game of the week. Should be a fun matchup over there at Trinity Christian. We've got a great slate for you all season long here on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Looking forward to another good competition next week. First down and 10. Empty backfield, they motion in Madison. Now shotgun formation to give. Madison cuts it back up the middle.
Run by Caleb Madison.
Yeah, starting empty backfield.
Out to the 42-yard line.
Did this a lot in the first quarter. Motion Madison to the backfield, just a simple inside zone to the left side. Finds a good 3 to 4 yards there. It'll bring up second and about 6.
6 minutes to go in the third quarter. 14 all. That pass is dropped. He's looking for Jaden Ransom. Couldn't bring in that pass on the screen.
When you run a screen play, a lot of area to mess it up, but one thing you can't do is drop the ball. It's the easiest catch you can have. Just a mental mistake there by the young kid. It'll bring up third and I would say medium.
Yeah, got to make the catch before you can go on that run. Third down and 7. Hawkins takes the snap. Steps up, feeling pressure, and he is brought down. It's another sack for Matthew Hammett and University Christian.
Matthew Hammett, big kid. Probably the biggest linebacker on the field tonight. Just sent some heat there. Found the QB, laid a big hit. Big sack. Great stand.
I don't feel like Gavin Hawkins has had much, if not. Illegal formation declined here. I don't feel like Gavin Hawkins has had any time whatsoever to throw the football.
Especially when it's third and 5 or plus, because UC knows they're going to pass the ball.
And it's been like they have been sticking to the ground game. We've not seen many passing attempts from Gavin Hawkins.
Yeah, not much experience for the QB in varsity football, but he's playing some solid football so far with the quick game. Just see if they'll open it up and give him some time to take a shot downfield.
Here's the punt on 4th down, just gets it off. Out of bounds around the University Christian 40-yard line.
Yep.
And I feel like we've felt the momentum shift here. 4:55 on the clock in the third quarter. Bishop Kenny, not that long ago, had a 14-0 lead, but then the big touchdown before the end of the first half and a nice long drive there from University Christian to strike Pater in their first one this time out, and a chance now to get their first lead of the game. You can feel the energy a little bit more on that fighting Christian sideline.
Yeah, they showed up to play in the second half so far. I mean, picture-perfect start, just long drive to score in the first opening drive of this half, and then I think that was about a 3-and-out right there. Was not much plays from the Crusaders offense.
2 left, 1 right. Keister in the game, and he's hit right away. And we got Lundgren. J.C. Lundgren gets the sack. And I think I saw what he was looking at. I know what they're going to call this. It's going to be a flag, I think, against University Christian. Lundgren was going, I think, to celebrate the sack, and he ran into an offensive lineman. And I think they might flag him for making contact with the player, but I think it was purely accidental. And they are picking up.
Oh.
See? 15-yard penalty. It's just that kind of stuff keeps getting called. And it's like, play football.
Yeah, I mean, but there's nothing you can do. A ref's an uncontrollable thing. Whatever refs you get, the refs you get, they're in charge of the game. So you guys got to be very minute with the celebrations. But I agree with you, Noah. I don't really like that as much. Just let them play some football. It's a heated game, very tight one too. Just now it's second in like a country mile.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to tell you what the yardage is here, but it's long. The first down's on the other side of midfield. They snap this from around the 20. They're going for it, though, and that ball is incomplete.
Thompson's pass falls incomplete.
Was looking for Amari Mack, who's been held quiet so far tonight.
Yeah, they need to find a way to get the ball in his hands. You saw his speed there, ran around 2 defenders almost. Ball was just overthrown. Definitely need to try to get the ball in his hands. He's a great playmaker, very, very good after the catch.
We've got a timeout down on the field. For an injured player. As it looks like one of the defensive backs in on that play, down on the other 15-ish yard line.
I can't tell for sure who it is.
It looks like they're working him for a cramp. Again, this is the first game of the season for Bishop Kenny, so you're going to see cramping.
Yeah, a little.
I'm glad it looks like that's all it is.
Yeah, just a little rusty. We've seen a few cramps earlier. It's going to happen week 1, week 2, week 3. Usually about after that, it's a rare thing. We got another injured player on the left side getting off the field as well.
And that is the freshman Terrence Parker. He's up, he's moving. He'll be checked on the sideline by the training staff, and up and moving is Andrew McCoy Jr., who was being treated for a cramp, and he's up and walking on his own power. McCoy, an impact player on both sides of the ball. Bishop Kenny certainly hoping he's all right, and he's already trying to go get in position, but he's going to have to take a play off after the timeout.
Going to have a ref time to let McCoy fully get off the field.
This is third down and about 30 yards after the personal foul.
30 yards, more like third down in a zip code.
For background, Brody McGuff really wanted to sneak that into the broadcast tonight.
Like having some fun.
Let's go a pass. Thompson's pass falls short of Amari Mack. He'll bring up 4th down and 30 yards to go.
No, I think he caught that.
It bounced in front of him.
Well, they're moving it up.
On the 34-yard line, he had 11. Brings up 4th down.
They're giving him the catch. Not that it.
It's not going to affect the
it's not gonna
first down, but it will affect the yardage and field position a little bit.
Yeah, just looking for any type of yards there. It's 3rd and forever. You just want to get a little bit closer to give your punter some room to really try to pin it back there.
Some pre-snap motion on the punt. And the kick is away. Going to take a bounce on the 33. Hauled in, looking for a return. Running it back and getting hit. And the ball comes out. University Christian celebrating. Do they have the ball? I looked down after the hit. They do not. They're just fired up about the hit.
Yeah, it was a great tackle.
I looked down to confirm Trayvon Birch. Or excuse me, sorry. Austin Green, number 8, on the return. And hear commotion around me, and yeah. 1st down and 10. 2 left, 1 right. Bouncing to the outside, Madison with nowhere to go. Finally brought down by Javon Lee.
Run by Caleb Madison.
Behind the 6 now. 2nd down and
Also
11.
play brings up 2nd down.
We've got a good game going here. 2:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. 14-14. Bishop Kenny's offense has fallen silent over their last few possessions. I think they've got to find a way to get something going through the air.
Yeah, they got to mix it up, which it seems like they're doing right here.
Some loud communication down on the field, thrown off by the motion. They hand it off to Madison, trying to get it rolling past the 35 towards the 37.
Surprised they didn't call a flag on that play. I don't think the receiver was set on the right side at all.
Run by Madison.
Maybe they just took it as a motion, but
Gain of 4.
good run by Madison. Gain of 4 yards.
7-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's see if the Crusaders can give their QB enough time to deliver a shot.
They took 1 shot downfield, I believe, on their first possession. No, it was maybe their 2nd. We really haven't seen too much of them airing it out down the field. Very heavy box, a lot of pressure being shown on the line. They rush at least 5. Hawkins looking to pass. It's a great ball to Madison, and he's going 30, 20, 10. Touchdown Crusaders! Caleb Madison goes the distance, and it's 20-14.
They run a wheel route to number 6, Caleb Madison, on the boundary side. Just beats the defender. Great ball by Hawkins. Catches it, caught it in stride, and absolutely toasted the UC defense. That's a great play by the Crusaders, and they regain the lead.
Great heads up, too, from Gavin Hawkins. He saw the pressure coming. He knew where his running back was, delivered a perfect ball to him, and Madison hit the Jets.
It's not an easy throw at all either. That's the wheel route from the running back position. That is not an easy ball, especially in high school football. Great play by that young man, Gavin Hawkins.
3-yard touchdown, and the extra point is up and good. Bishop Kenny with a big-time swing of momentum. 63 yards to the house, and it's 21-14, 1:35 to play in the 3rd quarter. All touchdowns on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network are brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue, real pit barbecue since 1949. Each month, Whataburger and Action News Jacks will recognize an outstanding teacher in Jacksonville as the Teacher of the Month. Viewers will be invited to nominate local teachers by viewing www.actionnewsjacks.com/whatateacher and sharing why their nominee deserves the spotlight. Whataburger will review submissions and select a winner, then awarded at their school with an on-site award presentation. Whataburger will provide breakfast for the teacher, class, staff, and a $250 supply grant. This will run from August to May 2026. What a teacher and what a play there from Caleb Madison. Fair catch called for around the UC 27. We got some rubber footballs being thrown in the crowd.
Those
I like a rubber football.
Are they Whataburger footballs?
Yes, they are. They're What a footballs.
What a footballs.
My
I love
apologies
it.
to the viewer. I tried to go for a joke there, and as soon as that came out of my mouth, I was like, nah.
Well,
Classic, like, dad joke right there that just, that's more of a cringe than it is a laugh.
Well, maybe I'm cringy too because I laughed at it. I thought it was pretty funny. Love good dad joke.
Little dump off screen pass here going nowhere. Was looking for Zay Hilliard, picks up a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, had the sniffers in on this drive. Go for Hilliard with just a screen. I think it was developing to be a tunnel screen, but the way the ball came out, the way he caught it, really couldn't keep going towards the O-line. Had to turn outside. Got a few yards, though.
2 blockers behind the left side of the line. They hand it off. This is Moss. Bouncing off tacklers and gets past the 35-yard line near the first down. Looks like they're going to put him maybe a yard short. That's a favorable marking. They give him the 38 and a first down.
Very physical run by Moss. He's breaking a lot of tackles in this game from the few touches he's had. And they're definitely going to keep going to him. Double sniffers still.
One blocker behind each side of the line. It's a quick dump off screen to Amari Mack. Makes a man miss, gets forward for about 8 yards there. On his own 46, it'll be second down and 2 yards to go.
Yeah, there goes.
And time will run out in the third quarter. Bishop Kenny with a 7-point advantage as we hit the final frame of this game. On to the fourth. UC with the football. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching the Whataburger Game of the Week.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside Game Day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373. Going for a big play downfield, Amari Mack! Off his hands. Welcome back, folks, for the fourth quarter. I think these are the quickest in-between quarter breaks we've had. We have a 1-minute commercial frame, and they're getting back out on the field in 30 seconds.
Yeah, not giving the kids
Who
much
needs
of
a
a break.
breather?
Not getting much of a
We got
breather.
football to be played.
Football needs to be played. You got kids playing both sides, and
Hey, their
not getting much
adrenaline's
breathers
running
between the
high.
quarters.
They don't need breathers. These kids are used to it. 3rd down and 2. It's a toss. And it's to Moss, and he's past the 50-yard line.
Simple toss play to the right there.
Moves the chains. It's 1st and 10. Now in Crusader territory on the 48.
Run by Moss. Tackled at the Crusader 48-yard line.
We have yet to see a turnover from either of these sides in this game, and this is a University Christian team that turned it over twice last week. On the turnover front, been a very clean football game. Speaking of the other front of this game, it has not been, as there's another flag.
Offside on the defense.
3rd offsides penalty now against Bishop Kenny. As they jump, it'll be 1st down and 5.
Yeah, I've been having slight problems with that throughout the game. Also had some close ones that the refs didn't call. Just need to keep an eye on that ball, but University Christian's coaching staff doing a really good job of being unpredictable when they go hard counts.
Firing up the side, incomplete. Keister's intended target, Zay Hilliard. 10:54 to play. 2nd and 5. I like the play call, though. 1st and 5, take a shot. Might as well.
Yeah, Hilliard looked open for the back shoulder there. I think that's what Keister was going for, just didn't come out right. Wasn't necessarily a great ball. And it'll bring up 2nd and medium.
They go to the ground game. It's Moss on 2nd and 5. And Bishop Kenny has the football. No motion yet from the referees. It looked like Gerald Dudney came out of the pile with the ball, but it'll be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, not sure exactly what happened there. It was a big pile from up here. I couldn't really tell. But it was a tough physical run.
My guess is that if it was really a turnover, Bishop Kenny would be making a lot more of a commotion right now.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that statement, Noah.
3rd and 1. There's the give. Moss up the gut and there for the 1st down.
Moss wasting no time when he gets the ball. He's just getting the ball and hitting the gap, not being patient. That's not what you have to do on those 3rd and shorts. Some backs like to be patient when you're trying to get just 1 or 2 yards. But right there, he shows a great example of why you should just pick a gap and hit it.
Leads to a 1st down on the Bishop Kenny 36. University Christian down by 7, 9 minutes and 47 seconds to play. Keister keeps it. Gets forward for 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, keeping those sniffers, one on the left side and one on the right. Halfback to the right of Keister. Just a simple QB power to the right side. Makes a man miss. Solid run by the QB. Bring up 2nd and medium.
Officially 2nd down and 6, so give him 4 on that last run. Staying with a heavy formation, just 2 receivers out wide. It's a give to Moss, and he's going to lose at least 3.
This front 7 from the Crusaders has been really impressive tonight. There'll be times where University Christian gets on a run and they'll keep making 5-6 yard pops.
They gave him the 39 there. I thought he was stopped at the 41.
Yeah, might have been a little generous there. Didn't even seem like he got past the QB after the handoff.
No, they overpowered that offensive front, and we've now got a timeout. Player down with an injury. And that is Moss. He's up and walking. Fans later tonight, we've got the Friday Night Blitz streaming at 11:15 on Fox 30. 10:30 on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. 8.5 minutes to play. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Trips to the left. Everyone bunched in, one to the right. Low snap, it's Thompson. Stepping forward, he's hit, and he's brought down. Gunnar Rogers gets into the backfield and picks up a big sack for Bishop Kenny.
Yeah, they start with 3 bunch receivers tight to the line on the left side. They run a mesh concept, a lot of crossers, and about 1 or 2 vertical routes. Had some guys open, just so much pressure, got overwhelmed, got sacked there. And they're going for it.
4th down and 13, 7:46 to play. Bishop Kenny's crowd making some noise. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Thompson takes the snap. He's got some time. Rolling out to his left. He's going to try to take it himself. He's hit, and he is brought down. Gunnar Rogers again comes up with the hit, and Bishop Kenny gets a big 4th down stop.
Gunnar Rogers absolutely lit him up there. He came up like a maniac. Great play by that young man. He's pumped on the sidelines. And we're starting to get crunch time here. UC needs a big stop here if they want to have a chance at winning this game.
What an impressive showing from Bishop Kenny. I think University Christian came into this matchup as the favorites after their impressive win in Week 1 against Newberry. Bishop Kenny's sending a message right now.
Yeah, they're playing very physical football. Very impressed by them tonight.
2 left, 1 right. Madison up the gut. Still going. Oh, he's not stopping. Caleb Madison turned a loss of 2 into a gain of 1, maybe 2.
It's what you get when you have a back that doesn't quit, just has an engine that doesn't run out. He's going to keep turning his legs, whether you like it or not. The shoe came off that play. That's how hard he was turning his legs. Great play by the young man. Turned a loss into a positive.
It's a gain of 2, and that may not sound like much, but when you're stopped 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, it's +4. Huge play there. 6 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. Bishop Kenny trying to wind that down. Hawkins, let's go of a screen, and hit quickly is Aiden Piper.
Given the look that UC gave defensively, they had the box stacked in. It looked like it was some type of man on the outside. Given that look, I thought that was a great play call. Just run a screen and see if you can match up blocks out there. And if that happens, that's most likely going to be a touchdown. But UC just very physical on the perimeter there, making a great tackle. And it'll bring up 3rd and long. This is a big 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. UC looking for a big-time 3 and out. 3 left, 1 right. Play action. Hawkins under pressure, and he's sacked. Zion Davis in there alongside Julius LaRosa. What a stand by University Christian.
3rd and long. You should know what's coming if you're the offensive coordinator for Bishop Kenny. They're going to send some heat. I think they had Madison in the backfield to try to block for them. Just too much pressure. Quarterback just got sacked there. Nothing much he could do. University Christian giving their offense another go at it to tie up this ball game.
5:10 on the clock, 8 seconds on the play clock as they snap it. The punt almost blocked. Gets it away. Birch is letting it roll, and what a absolute bomb of a punt. Christian Lopez pins UC back inside their own 20, more than 50 yards on that punt.
Coach.
As we hit the timeout for a water break, 4:56 to play. Back after these messages on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars! We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game. We show no mercy. Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown! Duval!
ETN is going to take it all the way!
Right here on CBS 47. CBS 47.
Right here.
Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
Welcome back to Bishop Kenny as University Christian taken over with 4:56 to play. Down by 7, and this is a drive that you feel like could end up deciding this game, Brody. Ty Keister, the quarterback, lets go of a screen. It's caught. Birch with a little bit of room, going to pick up about 4 yards there on the play.
Yeah, just a simple screen there to the receiver. Great blocks on the outside. Great gain there. Set up second and medium. Yeah, I'd agree with you, Noah. This could be the final drive they have, especially if they pick up a few first downs on the way.
Both
Definitely
teams
need to make
do
a
have
statement.
3 timeouts. 2nd down and 5. It's a handoff to Moss, and it looks like he has enough for the first down.
Another good run by Moss. Haven't seen Billings in a while. Either he got a little bit of a major injury or maybe that calf cramp is just sticking with them too much. Sometimes those cramps can make you not run anymore. So we've been rocking with Moss about this whole second half. Running the ball well to bring up first down.
1st and 10 on their own 30. Bringing a blitz off the edge, picked up by the running back, running it himself. Keister, he's got about 6 yards. That play was almost dead.
Almost dead. It's the second time.
Bishop Kenny had Aiden Piper running off the edge. And what a great block there laid by Donovan Moss. He saved that play.
Yeah, for sure.
3 minutes and 22 seconds. 2nd down and 4. 3 to the left, 1 wide right. Keister takes the snap. Let's go of a screen. There's Birch. And he dropped it incomplete. 3rd down and 4. Brody, do you think that they go to the ground game or they release another pass?
In my opinion, I think this is the last drive. I mean, I bet he has confidence in his defense to get another stop if needed, but I think I'm going to run the ball here and set it up for a 4th and manageable so I can get a first down. Got plenty of time on the clock to drive the rest of this field with 3 timeouts. I would do something quick here. I might even run another receiver screen. Just do something with where a playmaker could possibly make a play. Get the ball in his hands.
3rd and 4. Keister looking to pass, steps up in the pocket, he's running, he's got the first down past the 40-yard line, forward to the 42. They'll move the chains with 2:58 to go.
I was thinking of a run or like a receiver screen, like one of those playmakers, but I forgot they got a playmaker at QB, Ty Keister. Very quick on the feet there. Saw it again. Good first down by the University Christians offense.
A handoff to Moss up the middle. He's powering forward around the 46, 47.
Great tackle by number 9, Aiden Piper. I mean, Aiden Piper and Gunnar Rogers. This is one of the best backer duos probably in the 904. These guys have been playing lights out tonight. Big reason why their defense has been playing really well. Very impressive by those two young men.
Second down and 5. 2 on either side. Keister hands again to Moss. He's up around the 50-yard line. Looks like it'll be a gain of 4. Not give him the 49, 3-1.
Not to keep harping on it, but I want to also mention James Davis III. That's another key player of this linebacker core. Very good, solid linebacker core for Bishop Kenny. Got a big third down coming up. Expect a run here out of UC's offense.
1 yard to go on third down.
Might be going back to that RPO.
Keister fires over the middle. It is nearly intercepted. That could have been game. In and out of the hands of Jelani Dawkins. 1:39 to go. It'll be 4th and 1.
It's 3rd and short. You want to get this first down more than anything. I know the time is ticking, but he takes a shot down to the seam. Was inaccurate with it. Almost landed in Bishop Kenny's safety's lap. Could have cost him the game right there. But a big 4th down coming up.
4th and 1. Power formation. They got both sniffers in the block. Here come the cowbells. Here come the fans. Whistles and a timeout. University Christian spends a timeout with 1:39 to go. Brody, I'm kind of thinking they're going to be sold out on that run to the running back. I like that play they went to earlier with Keister, with a quarterback sneak in the end zone. Everyone went up the middle. He escaped out the right side. I kind of like that right here, 4th and 1, because you got the feeling they're going to be stacking that box. And then on these short yardage situations, it's gone to the running back tonight when they're not on the goal line.
Yeah, I don't know if I would go as simple as just run some sniffers to double sniffer they've been running all game and just run it. I mean, there's been multiple times they got hit in the backfield doing that. I think that's a great idea, Noah. Maybe just do a QB sneak. From here, it looks like a long yard, but I really can't tell. I wouldn't be surprised. It looks like they're going double sniffer. Let's see what they do here. Big play.
This is the loudest we've heard this place tonight. They hand it off, and Moss has got it. The Christians stay alive. Clock still running. Stops momentarily to move the chains. 1:33 on the clock. On the 40-yard line of Bishop Kenny, it's 1st and 10. Quick to snap it. They hand again to Moss, and he's still going inside the 30-yard line. Not afraid to run the ball this late in the game, and it's paying off.
Yeah, just picked up another first down, causing the clock to stop again. And I mean, they're going to stay in the formation. There's no point to sub them out right now. They'll drain too much time.
1:15 to go. They give to Moss again, and another good pickup. No move towards a timeout yet. 2nd down and 5. Clock still rolling. 60 seconds to play. University Christian trails by 7. Keister hands it off to Moss. Whistles blow. And they're waving for a timeout after the play, so it'll be 3rd down, about 3 yards to go. 48 seconds on the clock.
Really surprised after that first drive they haven't gone back to when they go in the doubles and just run an RPO, because there's so many options there. Either the QB can keep it, or the halfback can get it, or the QB could throw it to the bubble.
Yeah, typically you work the sidelines in this spot, and they're not pressing those receivers. They're giving you that RPO.
Yeah, I'm very confused of why they haven't gone back to it, but I will say those last 3 plays by them, very gritty and very
Hey, the run
very
game's
gritty.
working, but at the same time, you take a risk of getting stuff like that, and the clock stays rolling. You got to spend timeouts.
Yeah, it was a big risk, but it worked. I would say it worked out for them. 48 seconds on the clock.
1 timeout, though, to work with after they spent their first timeout ahead of the first down, and then their second right there.
If they're going to run it here, they better hope they get that first down. They're sticking with the sniffers.
3rd down. About 3 yards to go. Keister, hands off. Moss spins forward, and he got the 1st down. Another big carry by Donovan Moss. They took a risk, but they got the 1st down. They're inside the 20-yard line.
Very tough run by Moss. Might be going back to him.
And they do. Moss up the middle, inside the 10, breaks inside the 5, towards the goal line, and he's a couple yards short. 28 seconds to play.
I think they're just going to hurry up and run it again.
They keep going to Moss, and it keeps working. 2 yards away from tying this game. They give. It's Moss up the middle, and he is stopped. Timeout. University Christian with 20 seconds on the clock.
Oh, wow, you love this. This is a great situation.
It's going to take a goal line stand to end this game. University Christian trying to tie it up. First things first, they need 6, and they need 2 yards to get it.
They need that 6, but I'm low-key looking in the future a little bit. Not saying they will score, but if they do, they got to make that PAT. And last week they had, 3 to 4 missed PATs?
Last week, 3 of 7 on the point after attempts. Now, they were 2 for 2 so far tonight. The last one, though, the operation wasn't as clean, but they said they fixed that in practice this week. They went over it. But you start to wonder, I mean, they did miss 4 last week.
Is it worth it just to maybe try to end the game there? But, we're thinking of the future. It's 2nd and goal.
First things first, you need that touchdown.
Yes, they do. Very curious of what formation they're going to go here. They might stick with the sniffers. It looks like they are.
20 seconds to play. No more timeouts for University Christian. 2nd down.
Might watch that QB power to the right side.
Keister waits. And it's a timeout, Bishop Kenny. So Bishop Kenny, after seeing that formation, will talk things over. Let's talk about what happens if you don't get into the end zone. That clock's going to stay running. I think University Christian has time for 2 plays.
Do they have a timeout?
No more timeouts left.
No more. Yeah, they have times for 2 plays. I bet if I'm the coach, I'd have 2 play calls in the huddle to know if they don't score, get lined up, and we need to run that next play. We don't have all day. We got 20 seconds left, and that clock will tick fast. You also don't know what kind of shenanigans is going to happen when the ref is trying to respot the ball. That could take off a few more seconds if the piled up isn't getting up enough and the halfback isn't giving the ball back, or, multiple things can happen here. So they got to be very cautious of what this first play is. Wouldn't be surprised if they go in the air first, and if that doesn't work, then they'll run it.
Well, we've been thinking that the whole drive, but they stay on the ground.
They probably will stick to the ground.
2nd down and goal. The Christians need 2. They hand it off. It's Moss. Does he have it? Yes, he does. With 15 seconds to go, University Christian gets into the end zone. And now the question becomes, do they go for the win or do they play for overtime?
Looks like they're bringing in the kicker. Looks like they want to go into OT.
I don't think so.
There's no QB?
There we go. They're huddling up. And here comes the quarterback, Keister, onto the field. University Christian's going for 2. They're going for the win. And hold on. Keister was lined up behind the left side of the line. They were setting up to set it, I think, to Trayvon Birch, who's their slot receiver. Getting a little funky there on the formation. So now 21-20. University Christian could go for the tie, could go for overtime, but no. They want to win right here, right now.
Well, that's what the initial idea was. Coach could be changing his plan in the huddle, but I don't really think he is. Had a funky formation there. I was wondering if they were just going to do a normal run with that with the receiver in as QB, but could have been a funky trick play. I think it was a great timeout called by Kraus. Big play coming up, and the offense is coming back onto the field. They want to win the game now.
It all comes down to this. 15 seconds to go. Bishop Kenny needs a stop. University Christian needs a 2-point conversion.
Sticking the same formation as first.
They snap the ball. There's whistles, and it's going to be false start.
And it was a touch. It was 2 points through and through. They had it all the way. Wow.
And now they play for overtime.
Not an easy kick.
And I get it. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of pressure. But you cannot make that mistake there.
You cannot. A false start. I think the QB didn't make sure his line was fully set for that play. But I like the quick snap idea. It worked fully. They had no chance of stopping that play.
Now they back him up 5 more yards for the PAT. This will be about 25 yards out. Again, this team missed 4 extra points last week. This one from 5 yards further. Crowd making noise. Here's the kick, the snap, the hold. The kick is blocked! Bishop Kenny is going to take the football game.
Wow!
Barring a miracle, that seals it.
Just the kick might have came out a little low too, and it was a great block as well. They got very good penetration on that PAT kick. Bishop Kenny, very good stop there for for the extra point. Man, what a game.
A flag now flies on the UC sideline. Wow. You know, we were talking about it coming into this game. A game can be decided on special teams, a close matchup like this, and that might have been exactly what happened right there.
Coach Kraus did say he wanted to win the kicking game, and his team is the one that blocks the final kick of the game, and I'm pretty sure that will seal it. Offense is going to go out there, take a knee, and that's all she wrote for this one.
So now University Christian going for the onside kick. You need it, and then you need a miracle. Yeah, I think that the false start put a lot of pressure on the kick. You're 5 yards further out, which can make a big difference in high school football. And after everything, you know, we were talking about it up here. You know, it was in the minds of everyone on that University Christian sideline. And the kick just came out low.
Just came out low. It's very unfortunate for the kicker of UC. Definitely not the best situation to be in there. And really, it's all because they had a false start on that 2-point conversion. Because they converted that through and through without that false start.
So now Burns are out for the onside kick.
Let's see if there's a little bit more thriller left in this game, or if it's just going to be capped off.
There we go. Kick takes a bounce, and it's brought in. Recovered by Marco Polito, and Bishop Kenny will escape with a win over University Christian.
Just wow, man. Absolutely great game. It was an absolute dogfight. When one team punched them, they punched back. Just a great game to watch. Both teams very gritty, very scrappy. Bishop Kenny just wins.
And they won on special teams. Now, obviously, there's a lot that goes into it. They put the final nail in the coffin on special teams.
Yes, they did.
But great defensive performance from the Crusaders. Great battle all night long. Just a real hard-nosed football game. And Bishop Kenny comes away with a huge win in their season opener, 21-20 over University Christian. And that will do it for our coverage here in our Whataburger Game of the Week. We will see you next week here on Action Sports Jacks 24/7 for Trinity Christian and Reigns. But for now, I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off for Brody McGuff and Chandler Dantzler alongside Marcel Robinson as well doing camera for us out here. I'm Noah Schlicksup saying see you next week here on Action Sports Jacks 24/7.